All right. Welcome to Mogul State of Mind. Again, we ain't gonna speak on that. We got a special guest here today, man. So tell us who we here with today.
I'm Tattoo Tank Houston, man. Tattoo Tank, official Tattoo Tank, however you want to call it.
Yeah.
Big 290 business.
Big 290 business. So Tattoo Tank, huh? So for those that act like they don't know, because we know for shit show they know, but for those that act like they don't know, who is Tattoo Tank?
I mean, according to the public, I must be somebody. I don't know, man. You know, to me, I'm just a regular nigga that know how to draw.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm a tattoo artist, shop owner, ink brand owner from Houston, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So when you say is you just a regular shop owner or just a regular tattoo guy?
I mean, to me, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, I feel like a normal person because, I mean, I've been getting money.
Yeah.
I've been, like, where my shop at, that's my hood. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but to everybody else, I guess they think, you know, I guess they think I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what I heard. I heard that you was like one of the biggest tattoo artists in the country. That's what I heard.
Yeah. That might be true.
That might be true?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I can kind of believe it. You know, like, as we touched on, you know, in our conversation, I've been waiting to get tattooed by this man by like about 25 years. Man. You know, he got a long ass wait list on him, man. I signed up 25 years ago, still ain't got a tattoo, man.
Yeah, you gotta get in line, bro. We just started booking again, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because we just started booking again. I didn't see your name. That's crazy.
Oh, damn. They gonna call me on my bullshit. For sure, man. So let's talk, let's go through the Tattoo Tank journey. And let's talk about it. So as we talked about now, Tattoo Tank in 290 Inc. is one of the largest tattoo shops in the country. You're one of the more well-known tattoo artists in the country, which is a blessing, by the way. So shout out to you for being in that position, brother. But it wasn't always like that, man. So let's talk about the journey. So when did your tattoo journey start?
Well, my tattoo journey started in prison, man. It's really a crazy story. Like, my first cellie, his name was Paulie Paulston, right? A white boy.
Hold on,
his name was Paulie Paulston. He was a killer. he was a killer. He was locked up for murder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but you know, like, I'm a big dude, so I gotta be in a cell with another big dude. He was like the biggest one, so we was in a cell together. He was an artist. You know what I'm saying? So he seen me drawing shit for my kids, and he was like, man, I can help you. You know, I'm hard-headed. I'm like, whatever, man. I'm not trying to be no artist. You know, I was still caught up in the streets, in the street mind frame, so I wasn't paying them no attention. But one day I got in trouble, and I couldn't leave. You know, they put me on that 45, 45, 45. That's where you can't leave your cell. You can't go get commissary. You can't get no visits. So I'm really just stuck in the cell. So one day I just took him up on his offer, and he showed me how to draw. The crazy part is when he left, my next cellie was a tattoo artist.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? But he was a Mexican. And according to how they rules is, they can't, they not supposed to show you how to do it. But I used to just watch him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I used to be like, man, I can draw better than him, so I could probably do that shit. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I had money in the world, so my mindset was like, I need to open me a business. You know what I'm saying? I thought about all kind of businesses, but this tattoo shit, I just couldn't get it off my mind. Long story short is, tattoos for me started off as just a prison hustle, but ended up being, my bread and butter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Got you. So we're gonna kind of skip to it. So you're in prison. You're doing you kind of picking up on putting the pieces together, stuff like that. So you said in prison you're doing tattoos?
Yeah.
You tattooing. So how did the prison politics play into like you being able to do that and things of that sort?
I mean, how can I say it? I can fight, bro. So it's like, the politics really didn't matter to me on how it went, you know, besides like beyond the fact that, you know, I could fight, protect myself, whatever, niggas let me have my way because I fed a lot of niggas off of tattooing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I had already had money on my books, and then I was making that extra money. So I would just like, you know how the white boys do or the Mexicans do when a nigga come in the pod, they'll give him a little pack.
Yeah.
So I started doing that off the tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Because I had so much commissary. I actually got in trouble for having so much commissary. They gave me a case called extorting an unknown offender. They was like, nigga, how you get 87 tuna packs? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, but far as the cops, well, I can say this now, far as the police, I can say this now because she don't work for them no more, right? Yeah. She got her own business. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? But she know who she is. I still ain't gonna say her name. But it was a girl from Greenspoint, and she knew me from the street. So she actually caught me tattooing one time, and I was doing a portrait, and she say, "You did that?" I say, I mean, you caught me? Yeah, I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she was like, look, you blessed. Keep doing what you're doing. And I was like, so keep tattooing? She was like, look, I ain't see nothing. If you get caught by the sergeant, that's on you. Yeah. And she just let me do my thing, man.
That's hard.
So she was the main guard who housed our dorm. So I had 16 hours at a time I got the tattoo.
That's hard, man.
Yeah.
So, what'd you end up going to prison for?
Possession of controlled substance. Got caught with a little crack.
Okay.
Yeah.
That nigga said that real smooth. Like, all right. So you got caught with it, and is this your first time going to prison?
No, that was my second time.
Okay. This your second time going to prison. What'd you go to prison for the first time?
A little bit more crack.
A little bit more crack.
Yeah.
All right. So that transition from prison to business owner, how did that happen?
Well, it didn't just happen like that. Like a lot of people will see and think that it just happened like that because it happened fast. But I'm the type of dude, like, I believe in urgency. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't just happen like got out of prison, opened a business. I got out of prison. I got back in the streets. I got lost back in the streets again. I went back to jail for some shit I didn't do. And then I got out and I was like, I took that as a warning. And I was like, yeah, I got to go and open up my shop. Yeah. Like within 11 months of me being out of prison, I had 290 Inc. open.
Gotcha. So how did you accomplish that? So like, cause let's even talk about it just like this. So I know you got a background. So if you're convicted, you're a convicted felon, opening up, how did you even get accomplished to be able to rent a building?
So what I did was I went to like the raggediest building in the world with a slumlord.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even want to rent it out to me, not because I was a felon, but because it was so fucked up in there. You know what I'm saying? But I made a deal with him. Like I really got to talk to the actual landlord. So I just told him like, look, if I come in here and rehabilitate this, would you let me rent it out? And I came and it took me like 3-4 months. So like my right now, what's the day? November. So I signed my paperwork to get the building November 17th. So I look at that as that's my 9-year anniversary, right, for being in business. But I didn't open up till February because the building was so fucked up. Every day I dedicated like 8 hours of my life to go in there and fix something. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a little while to open up.
Gotcha. So you had to pretty much complete the build out.
Yeah.
So how long were you looking for a building before you found that one owner that was willing to rent to you?
To be honest, I really went where I knew that he was gonna let me in because he didn't know me at that capacity, but I had already been over there doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I seen him rent out to niggas like me, so I already knew that he would let me in. So the first building I went for, I got in.